Okay. All right. So this is your Royal Republic team call. Hello, everyone. I'm super, super excited to see all your gorgeous faces. I love our calls and that we're back on this incredible, incredible schedule. In case you guys don't know, next week I am going to be gone. Some of our team is going to be gone in Punta Cana, but I did not forget about those of you that either didn't qualify, are new, or are going on the Coral trip. So we have Josh Coates is going to be doing a call for us next week on Monday, specifically just for our team. In case you guys don't know, he is a business mentor. He puts on different programmings for Beachbody. He's incredible at what he does. He calls himself the push coach. It's a lot of motivation. It's a lot of inspiration, but then he also knows the ins and outs of this business. So it's a lot of tips. He is my personal mentor, and he has helped me so much with my business that he volunteered to do a call for us. So if you guys want to share that with your teams, that would be absolutely incredible. Let's make sure that we really bring it for him next week and show them, show our respect to him and for taking that time to do that. The other thing I wanted to say is you guys know that we had 2 new Shakeologies that were released. The vegan mocha. I don't know what it's called. I always call it the mocha. What the heck's it called? Cafe latte. It's like so confusing to me. Okay, whatever. Cafe latte, and then also the vanilla. I did try the vanilla today. It was pretty good. So those are both vegan flavors. They're available now in a Neapolitan box that's vegan, and then also they are available in a barista pack. So you guys know that those are available. And then we have 2 new programs that were released. The Me, is that what it's called, guys? UV2. Help me out. I can't think. This is me on cold medicine and why I don't take drugs. But you guys did not want to see me without anything. So UV2. Whatever. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that is going to be coming out next week. And then we also have the Ship Shop that will be coming out around the same time as Summit. For those of you guys that have Beachbody On Demand already, you guys will already have access to that. And the more information we get about those programs, I'll be sure to share them in the team page. The last announcement is really that $160 All Access Challenge Pack that will be available until the end of the month. So you guys know you guys can get successful points for that, 2 points for your home direct orders, 2 points, and then also for regular challenge packs, 2 points. I just want to say a huge shout out because you guys, this team is already on fire. It is the 17th of the month, and so many of you guys have already hit Success Club. It's just so awesome to see how many people are not waiting till the end of the month to run their businesses, and just how many incredible leaders are stepping up and emerging on this team. So you guys all rock. We would not be as so incredible without you guys. And I'm super excited for this training. So social media, I love it. It's always changing. And tonight we're going to talk to you guys about going live and the importance of going live. And for those of you guys that are not going live, after this call, you will be wanting to go live because it's really everything right now in your business. And so, for those of us that might have been around for a while, maybe we post on social media with a picture, right, or a post underneath it. And yeah, that works. But when a new opportunity presents itself, if you don't step up, and kind of go into that next fear factor, then all of that opportunity is not going to be there for you. So as much as it scares me to go live, I know that I have to go live. I have to do it. And the more that I do it, the more comfortable that I get doing it. But it's kind of one of those things, you snooze, you lose. And so, like I said, what we've done before works really well. But if you want to keep up with what people are doing and the way that social media is working, then live is the answer. So I'm going to first talk to you guys about, first of all, Facebook, and a little bit about why you have to be working your business on Facebook. And then we're going to be talking a little bit about like page, content, attraction marketing, just a little bit about that. And then I'm going to hand it over to Rachel. And Rachel's really going to be talking to you guys a lot about live, giving some different tips. She goes live a lot on her pages. And there's a formula to actually going live. So she's going to give you guys some of those tips. And then we have Marcy on, who's a new mommy. And she is going to be jumping on. She's going to be sharing with you guys about Snapchat. So lots of really good information. So make sure you guys have that pen and paper. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about Facebook and why you have to be on Facebook. The thing about Facebook, guys, is that Facebook it's the monster. Nobody is going to ever be able to outdo Facebook. Okay. So you guys saw what happened with Snapchat, right? Snapchat came out, and then after Snapchat came out, all of a sudden Facebook was like, oh, okay, like you want funny filters, like you want to be able to like do these stories, right? And then we saw Facebook Live come, and now we have new Facebook stories. So they can always create whatever is going to be at the top because they have so much money and so much influence that they can really duplicate anything. This is why Facebook always stays in the front of everything, because it's not like a platform like MySpace or Twitter that does not evolve. And so Facebook is king, especially if your demographic is anywhere between 20 and 55, which is all of us on this call. So 20 and 55, you got to have Facebook. The other thing is having a like page. I know that we stress having a like page over and over and over again, but I also know that there's a lot of people that don't have like pages. And so when you don't have a like page and you're posting on social media, you have no way to know what posts of yours are getting traction, what market it is that you're talking to, what kind of posts they enjoy, when your audience is actually online. You have no way to actually analyze any of that information. So you're like a car driving around absolutely aimlessly saying, okay, I think my audience likes these posts. Where if you have a Facebook like page, you're going to know what posts are getting the best engagement, and you can continue then to speak to your audience on those posts. Does that make sense? So it actually gives you insights. And so, you know, any kind of value that you can get that tells you more about your page, you want to be hanging on to that kind of information and obviously use it for your business. So for my page example, I have a fit nurse page, right? And so when I started my page, I posted like a lot of things about nursing. And so my page, all of a sudden Facebook was like, wow, her audience really likes nursing stuff, okay? Now here I am 4 years later, and I mean, I still consider myself very much a nurse, but I'm just working in another field. I know that if I post something that's nursing related on my page, and if you guys go look at my page of Fit Nurse, you guys will see that my nursing posts get like tons of shares, 200, 300 likes on them. They're like the stupidest things ever, but people like them, and that's what my page enjoys. And because that's really what my page is about, I have to continue to speak to my page, okay? The other thing about this is that Facebook recognizes what your audience likes. And this is really important when we start talking about live, when we start talking about video. If you're continually putting out great live videos, not only will they continue to share them and giving you more engagement, but also then any other videos that you start to prime with will be seen with that more. And that also can work in your favor, and it can be working against your favor. So if you do, say, a live video and you don't get much engagement and you don't get much post interaction, then the more if you continue to not get that kind of reach, then you're going to get less seen in the newsfeed. Okay, so that's why, and what I really want to talk to you guys about tonight is, who are you talking to, and what is your content, and really what is your purpose, and what is going to set you apart? And that is what makes live so awesome, because nobody can duplicate you when you're going live. Like, that's all you. Somebody could take your text, somebody could take your motivational quote. People have stolen my story. I've seen my story show up in other people's posts before. People can duplicate that, but people can never duplicate live, which is why when we're in a business where our business is us, why live is just so absolutely incredible. And if you're not using live, you're really missing the boat. Okay, so what I want you guys to all think about, if you guys don't know this already, who is your target market? And who is it that you really, really want to attract? You know, you should be able to see in your mind what that person looks like, so that every time you are posting, you're posting to that particular person. Okay, for example, for myself, when I post on social media, I am looking for people that are obviously involved in fitness, right? But I also am talking a lot about personal development on my pages, because I really believe that personal development turns into business development. The other key to this, guys, is that if you want to attract business building, rockstar coaches, people that see this opportunity and run with it, other leaders out there, then what you're posting on your pages and the way that you communicate has to match that. And I can tell you this is super important, so pause on that a second. Because how many of you, raise your hand, because this was me, how many of you maybe sponsor 5 coaches and they don't do anything? And of course, they're not on this call right now, because if they wouldn't be on this call, right? Because this happens all the time, right? You sponsor 5 coaches and you're like, I can sponsor coaches all day long and I'm going with them through the training, but they're not doing anything. Okay? We've all said this, right? Everyone. Okay, but the reason probably why is because of the message that you're putting out on social media. So if you guys want leaders, if you guys want people that are into business, if you guys want entrepreneurs, then you need to talk like that on social media. Why do you think and you guys will know my posts. How many of my posts say I'm looking for go-getters? Like every post that I do that's a call to action, right? I'm looking for go-getters. I'm looking for people that feel they were made for more. You know, I put that in everything that I talk about because I know for myself that that is who I want to work with. I know that my part of that story of who I am is going to attract other people like that. But I have to be really cognizant of my wording, because if I screw up, even by saying one word such as, I want to pay this forward, if I say in the rest of it, right, I'm looking for go-getters, 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 and then the last line is, I want to pay it forward, what does that look like? What does that sound like? Sounds like a handout, right? And then you have people that come into your business that are expecting you to basically create a successful business for them, which we all know doesn't happen. And so you really have to be attention to your wording, and you have to really be attention to what you're putting out there on social media and who you guys want to attract. So here's the way that I'm going to frame this, okay? I know that I'm my business. I really am into fitness. I love fitness, but I'm really into personal development, and I'm really into business development. I'm into travel. I'm into faith. And I'm in my family. If you look at my social media, that is what I post about over and over and over and over again. I'm not all fitness. I'm not all nutrition facts, because there's a lot of people that like fitness, but there's also a lot of people that like fitness and are not leaders. And there's a lot of people that are fitness and not entrepreneurs, and a lot of people that like fitness that are not go-getters, right? And so that is why our team, I believe, is so successful, because of the way that we know who we are and we talk about who we want. Okay, so you've got to really think about your posts and who it is that you want to attract. If it doesn't fall in between those filters that we just talked about that represent who you are, then do not put it on your social media. Okay, so if you're about family fitness, say that you're really about your faith, say that you're really about scuba diving. Okay, or maybe you're really about mimosas. I mean, really, it could be mimosas. People do that, for real. I'm not kidding. But maybe that's your thing. Like, you love, like, I like pineapples or mermaids. That might be a little bit more relatable to you guys, because I like mermaids, right? So people send me mermaid stuff, like, all the time. It's part of my brand just because of what I like and what I enjoy, okay? But if it doesn't go through those filters, then don't post about it, okay? Then don't post about it. And I really want you to think about what you're putting out there, because it really is going to make a difference on your wordings. And obviously that comes from you doing your personal development. So why do I tell my team, do your personal development and then do your posts on social media? Because when you finish that personal development, you feel like a badass, right? You're like, oh, that felt so good. Like, I'm pumped up. Like, I'm so positive. I'm going to spread all this happiness into the world. And then you do your post, and then they can feel that too. Okay? When you're not inspired, you're not going to be able to inspire other people. Okay? So what you put out there is what you are going to attract. All right? So if you're not confident right now, then I want to tell you guys that you all can do this, that it all comes from action. The more action you do, the more confidence you're going to get at something. And also, just be yourself. Like, it's so hard in this world just to say, like, be yourself, because so many of us don't know who we are. Just be yourself unapologetically on your social media, and you will attract the right people into your business. Why do you think when we go live on an event, for a coaching event, for example, why do you think when we do a coaching event, we go live, right? And we're crazy. I mean, we let it all hang out. You guys feel our energy, because the right people are going to catch your energy, that are high vibes, that want what you have, that are coachable and have that energy on your team. The people that think you're crazy, they're not going to join your team, and it's going to be a blessing in disguise, right? So that's why just always play full out, and you will get or attract people that are more like your soul sisters, and that come on and like you feel like you've known them forever. And that's how I feel like with the girls that I bring on. Like, I just know them because they already know so much of my story. Does that make sense? Okay, so understand who you guys are talking to. Understand, obviously, what those 5 pillars are. Make sure you guys are talking about all 5 things, and be very cognizant of what you're saying. And then the last thing I want to say is content. Content, content, content is so, so key. And I think that we feel like we're not experts in a lot of things, right? But we all can teach other people anything. For example, you could go on and you could teach a tip about, you know, how do you get your water in throughout the day? You could teach a tip about how do you keep yourself motivated? You could teach a tip about doing the miracle morning. You could teach a tip about doing your affirmations or your meditation. You could go on and do business tips or social media tips, right? If you want business builders, if you want other online entrepreneurs or online advertisers, which is basically what we are, then share those tips on your social media, and you'll attract more people that are going to come into your business that already have some of these skills. How much easier is that for you? A lot easier, right? So you guys know so much. In fact, tonight you could even take some of this content and you could break it up, because you guys are going to hear a lot about it. You could break it up and you guys could go live and share some of this content as well. Okay, so anything that you guys learn, try to teach another person. If you guys can think about that, you know, what you learn, try to teach somebody else it, so you guys are paying that information forward. Okay. Woo! Nice, Alyssa. Okay. Okay. The other thing that I want to say is this, is what are you using to really attract those A players into your business? What are you doing on a personal level? And this really goes back to our business starts and ends with us, right? So that's where that vital behaviors is so, so important. If we're not having any fitness changes, if we're not changing in our mindset, right, but we're asking other people to come along with us on this journey, people are going to know that. And so the more that you work on your mindset, the more that you work on your leadership skills, the more that you work on these things, the better people that you're going to attract in your business just by working on yourself. So that's why this business is always, always, always about us. Always. And it kind of, you know, people who say that it's kind of selfish in that way, and I never really thought about it that way, but I always think that, okay, if I can improve, like, this is so cool, like, I get to improve myself in this business, and because of that, I get to pay it forward to other people, but then also, like, it ups my own standards in life, right? And, like, what I'm going to tolerate, and then I'm going to surround myself with better people as well. So just keep upping your game and upping your game and upping your game, and you will see that leaders will continue to attract other leaders, right? And we all have the ability to develop these skills. That's what's so wonderful. Everybody has these ability to develop these skills, and it all just comes from those vital behaviors that we're supposed to be doing on a daily basis. So do your vital behaviors and your business is going to grow, okay? The other thing I just want to add before I hand it on over, because we have a lot of information on live, is this, guys, is that I want you guys to know and to leave empowered after this, that there's people out there that need your story and your story alone. This is why I attract certain people into my business, and I don't attract everybody. And you have to be okay with not attracting everyone. And I know that a lot of times, you know, we're people pleasers. We want to help everybody, but the reality is that not everybody is going to understand your message, and not everybody is a good fit for your tribe. They're just not. Okay, and so you have to up your own standards of what you're going to tolerate, right? So where are you going? Who is going along with you on that journey of yours? And make sure that the right people are on that bus with you, okay? And those people are going to come through your own message that you guys are sending on social media, which is why when you get into a team page and you don't know anybody and all of a sudden you feel like they're sisters, it's because that person that attracted you in really knows their target market. So I can say, like, my team, like, I know my target market so well that my team comes in and, like, they're like friends, because they know, like, they just kind of feel comfortable. It's just kind of home. Now, there was a time in my business that was not true. It was like hodgepodge over here, hodgepodge over there, this little piece of my story, that little piece of my story. And I was like, why am I not attracting people like me? Why am I not attracting people like me? And that's when I realized I had to hone in on my message. So that's where that social media piece comes in, and what your message is that you are communicating to people. If you want the business building people, then you need to communicate business. Okay? Does that sound simple enough? Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm going to turn this over to Rachel, and Rachel is going to give you guys some really, really fantastic tips on going live. She rocks at going live. She's basically built her business by using video and going live. And so I'll have her explain a little bit more about that, but I'm excited for her to share. So, all right, Rach, go ahead. I'm going to highlight you, girl, and okay.
Oh, look at me. What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Yes? All right, cool. I'm going to talk to you guys about live video. I know some of you, I was kind of looking through here. I know some of you are my friends on Facebook or follow me on Facebook. My actual like page is Wellness with Rachel Goodwin. I'm going to change it to Wellness with Rachel G, just so you guys can find me and kind of see like my flow and how I post and all that good stuff. But I 100% believe in Facebook Live. I go live every day. Like if I don't go live, people think something is wrong and they message me. They're like, where are you at today? But that's how consistent I am with it. And I really think that it's a huge part of people learning about who you are as a person. Just like Alyssa was saying, people have stolen my posts too. Okay, people can steal your post, but they can't steal your video. Like she was saying, there's only one you, and this is really a good way for your personality to come through. People know me as like I'm a toddler mom. I'm the chick who always wears shirts that say stuff. This is my one about wine. People know me for that. People know me about my depression, anxiety, endometriosis, fitness. I'm a fitness instructor. So those are just some of the pieces of me. And through going live, I can share more about who I am and just be my authentic self, which is sometimes kind of scary. But I am going, y'all, if you haven't seen my live video, you just got to watch me. I'm a little nervous on here because I got to be formal and stuff. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and show you some slides that I prepared for you and kind of just go through them and speak on them. Okay. So I guess at the end we'll have questions if people, let's see, share screen. Is that what I'm looking for? That maybe. Sorry guys, I'm like new to this. Oh, sorry. Okay, maybe not because my screen just went black. Can you guys see this though? Okay, I'll do it from here. All right, maybe. And then my computer froze. Hold on. Of course, when I try to do something productive, it freezes. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. The whole window just closed out on me. Hopefully I don't have to speak this through my heart. I'm gonna miss stuff. My whole application just freaked out. So bear with me.
Hey, Rach.
Yes, ma'am.
I have it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can exit and pull it up on mine, and then I can screen share on my side. Okay.
Okay, that'll be cool. It just completely like locked me out or logged me out.
Oh, I don't want to do that. You can. We don't want to do that. Like,
I must be bad luck.
I think let's shut the whole thing down. All right, let's see.
My bad. I just clicked share.
Hold on. Yeah, good thing this is yours because I don't have Merce's didn't open.
That's weird.
Come on, thing. Okay, I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
So I am going to cancel your video spotlight.
All right.
Okay. Do you see it?
I do see it. Thank you. You're awesome.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm happy now. Don't look at my desktop. It's a mess.
It's all good. Can you go to the...
Let me see. Hold on. All right. There you go.
Boom. Okay.
Next
slide. Yeah. All right. So why Facebook Live and why it is so, important. We've kind of already touched on this, but people get to know you. So you can really personalize their experience of seeing you. Every single video, I know that I'm building trust with people. It increases your engagement on your page. So people like video and people like posts. There are some people that only like video, some people who only like reading written posts, some people who like both. And I feel like this is the number one reason. Guys, I'm just now starting to use Instagram to build my business. So this is a way for people to build trust in me and feel like they know me. So I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. You need to get over it and go live. You just got to do it. There's no right time to start doing video. I know you're like, I'm scared of video and I just don't. Girl, just do it. Like, even if it's, only for 1 minute and you hop on there and say, this is me, this is what I do for a living, or just something quick or something you're comfortable with, like your kids, or if you're comfortable with your kids, like your kids, or cooking, or something that you love doing. Just get over it and just go live. Okay. Next slide. And this is how I am on my live videos, guys. So introduce yourself. Every single time I hop on my video, this is how I introduce myself. Hold on. What's up, y'all? It's Rachel G. I'm your registered nurse, your fitness instructor, and your online wellness coach, coming to you live from the His and Hers office. My husband and I share an office. So every single time I introduce myself. Now, do you have to say all of that? No, but that's how I choose to brand myself. I'm a registered nurse, I'm a fitness instructor, and I'm a wellness coach. So those are 3 things that I use to brand myself. So I just want you guys to know you need to introduce yourself, because everybody who doesn't know you, and you never know when somebody new may pop up on your page. So ask your audience questions. Okay, this is really, really important for engagement. You don't just want to talk at your audience, you want to talk to your audience. So you want to make them feel like they're the one that you're talking to, just like Alyssa was saying. Can you get Nyla? My toddler's banging on the door. So you want to ask them questions. And when you ask questions, guys, always know that there's a lag on live video. So you may ask something and you don't see any comments or whatever. Just hold on for a second and you will start seeing comments. Like, I'll ask people, can you guys say hi to me? Like, can you hear me? And people say, yeah. Or I'll say good morning. So you don't got to ask them their whole life story. You just need to talk to them and not at them. Paying attention to lighting is something that I try to be very mindful of. I always try to be like in front of a window with natural light. So same thing we went through for like selfie school, I guess, making sure that people can see you. Okay. Making your caption attention grabbing. Okay. So when somebody goes live, you only have like 1 sentence to catch somebody's attention if your video pops up in their little notifications. So you want to make that something attention grabbing. Like today I talked about Shakeology. I think I titled it Shakeology School. And in the title I included poop, because people are probably like, what the hell is she talking about? But it grabs people's attention, right? So when you label your live broadcast, just keep it to 1 line if you can. And what you can do is then go back and edit it. So after you post it, you can go back and click the little arrow and choose edit, and you can edit the caption. So that's where you can add more information there. So try to make your caption something that people are going to be like, what is she talking about? Being consistent. So this is for my people who are like, I'm only going to go live once and that's it. That's not going to capture your audience. I say I go live every day, like I said, or just about every day, at least 6 days a week. But if you're new and you're just starting out, go for once or twice a week to get started. Okay. If some people like to be very organized and say, okay, Wednesdays, like I'm doing a workout Wednesday post, or Mondays, I'm doing Monday motivation. I always do a Monday motivation post, but that's kind of that consistency piece coming in, right? So people know like they're going to get a live video from Rachel on Monday morning, unless, something weird has happened. So at least twice a week. Can you guys do that for me, for my heart? Yes. Yes. It takes a long time to be comfortable with live video. I'm talking live to you guys and I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why, but it's different than doing it on my page because that's like my tribe of people that have connected with me. So what can you post live? You can do, I don't know what that yes is about. I don't even know. You can do your workouts. Oh my God, I screwed that up. Workouts, your personal life. I'm going to start doing product reviews. So Wednesday is going to be Review Wednesday. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look around my house and see what I have and share it with people because they'll know like Rachel's doing a review. Like, what is she going to talk about? This week, I'm going to talk about like lipstick, like this 24-hour lipstick that I got. So that's just one idea. You can do, Fit Fridays, Workout Wednesdays, Transformation Tuesday. Instead of doing a transformation post, maybe you hop on live and talk about your transformation story. Talk about your struggle. Talk about what you've gone through. People don't want to see this perfect, I drank my Shakeology today. This is my blunt side. Like, I drank my shake. I worked out. I'm so strong. No, people don't want to hear that. Like, that's, they want to hear it, but you need to talk about what is relatable. And what's relatable for me is being a postpartum mama who was uncomfortable with her body, who had decreased, talking nurse talk, decreased self-confidence, things of that nature. I talk about Nyla all the time because she's a little jerk sometimes. I talk about toddler struggles. So there's so much that you guys can talk about. And I already said ask people where they're from or to say hello. I already said that, went out of order. Next slide. Thank you. Okay. So these are just my personal things to not do for a live video. So don't wait. Now, if you have been in any trainings some that Alyssa may host or like the Dynasty Income training, this is totally different. So I know the speakers of that would say, okay, I'm going to hold on for a minute for people to hop on. That's different. That's training groups and that's okay. When you hop on to your live feed, on your personal page or on your like page, you got this much time to grab their attention. You have this much time to talk about something. So don't do this. What's up, y'all? It's Rachel G. Okay, I'm just gonna wait just a few minutes for people to hop on. No. You're going to lose your people. And they're not going to come back because they're going to say, every time Rachel hops on, she's never ready. So you want to make sure that you are ready when you hop on. So when you hop on, always do your introduction. Let people know who you are. I always say, hey guys, if you're not subscribed to my live feed, make sure you hit that drop down arrow and choose notifications on so you will know every time I hop on live. Also, this is another thing that I do. Hold on, let me get it together. This is how I talk on live, guys. This is me. I'm just myself. I say, if you need anything, you need advice, you need recipes, you need help, my inbox is always open. I may not always answer, but I'll get back to you. So that's like this open invitation, and people are like, oh my gosh, she just said that I could message her. And it's cool, because when we get these like pages and stuff, I just passed 12K followers on my like page, and people start kind of treating you like you're kind of a big shot. And I want to, make it seem like I'm human. So guys, if you need me, just message me. So I think that that's a good thing to do. So ditch your perfection. It's okay to stutter. It's okay to lose train of thought. Nyla has almost taken off her diaper before on camera, on live. I mean, it's not about being perfect. People don't want this perfect picture. They just want you. Are you laughing at me? Good luck to the new people who see these videos. So yeah, just be yourself and be authentic, okay? If you want, like what I used to do, I would make like a couple notes or whatever, but not a whole book. Just notes that I could refer back to in case I lost my train of thought, because public speaking is scary. So copywritten music, luck of the draw if you get caught. Now, I am like a super stickler on this. Like I said, I'm a fitness instructor, but I don't really post music or choreography on my like page. If you didn't know, Facebook is cracking down on copywritten music. So if you ever go to my page and you see just videos, like workout videos, not live, just workout videos, it always has this corny like doo, 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 music because they can
Do you know what to do?
Huh?
Hey, quick tip for all of you guys that were on. I just want to quick tell you something.
Oh.
My squirrel's kicking in. Do you know that when you do your videos, you can go to YouTube, go to copyright free music, and then just hold your phone up to YouTube and record over it?
Oh, I did not.
It's the best. Voiceover, YouTube, the videos. Just go to YouTube, copyright free music, look through. You guys will have endless amounts of music. And then when you're making your video on iMovie, just press voiceover, press start, and then whenever it ends, press end, and that's it.
Oh, smart. See, I make all my stuff through iMovie. We need to do a training on that too. There's probably already one, but I don't like every once in a blue moon, I might try something, but it's Zuma music that probably isn't copywritten. So you guys just have to be careful about that. And I know you're probably saying, well, people post like popular music all the time. It just so happens that those people have not gotten caught yet. And it kind of stinks because, you know, music is awesome, but I just want you guys to be aware of that. If you choose to use it, that's on you. But I just want you to know that they can shut down your page. They can freeze your page for, 2 days, 3 days. They can freeze your page for weeks, indefinitely, like whatever they decide to do. That's Facebook's decision. Also, let's see, no dirty deleting. So I got this from a mom group that I used to be on, and they would always say, don't dirty delete. So if you post something, leave it there. And I know that the temptation may be there to, okay, I just went live and I'm about to throw up and I want to delete it. Don't delete it. Just comment in our group, Royal Republic, Alyssa's team page, whoever's team you're on, just comment and say, guys, can you please come show me some love? Like, I'm afraid nobody's going to comment and I might throw up. Like, guys, I have 12,000 followers and sometimes nobody comments on my stuff. Do you know that? Like, sometimes people just don't comment, but they are watching you. People may not always say something, but they're always watching. All the time lately, I've had people in my inbox saying, I've been following you for 6 months and like, I would love to talk to you about blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you've been following Willow me for that long? Like, people are watching you. Okay. So don't delete, just reach out to us for love. Obviously you guys know, like, our team is thebomb.com. And we'll love on you. So we will. Is that all I said? I think maybe, or do I have another slide? I have another one. Okay. One more. So sharing from your like page to your personal page, if you're somebody who is building your like page, I think it's an awesome idea to share your videos over to your personal page, because that way you're kind of conditioning people to head to your like page. This is something that did not work for me. I tried to go completely to my like page and it did not work for me. Some people it does awesome, but it didn't work for me. So sometimes I'll share my videos over from my like page to personal. That's the way I go. But it does lower your engagement. So as Alyssa was saying, you don't know what your engagement is if you don't have a like page, guys. It gives you so much information. What time your followers are on, who's following you, age demographics, what state they're from, what country they're from, because I have international followers as well. So that's another just little tidbit about the like page, okay? So should I double post or share? Sometimes I double post, sometimes I share. Don't try to figure out the little, magic formula, but if you feel like it's something that's very impactful, then go ahead and share that live video over, or you can double post if it's just video. So Workout Wednesday, I already gave you guys kind of those ideas of posts you can do. And then pinned post on like page, okay? Just like we pin post in our challenge group page, the challenge groups, you can pin post on your like page. I know not everybody is aware of that. So what I do, I pin my videos. So I'm not sure if you can pin live video or not, but I always pin like my workout videos. So you can pin it to the top, and then when people come to your page, then they can say, oh, she does video. My most recent post that got like 200 likes was a picture of me holding McDonald's, eating McDonald's, and talking about how imperfect I am, and people absolutely love that. So that's kind of a little bit off subject, but I guess to close this out, guys, you gotta do video. You have to do video. If you want to set yourself apart from other coaches, and you want to set yourself apart from people who are just sharing, you know, the typical posts, so Shakeology, your workout posts and things like that, share video, and don't just talk about the health and fitness journey. Talk about other things outside of that. So I think that's it. Good.
You rocked it, girl. Yay. That was Rachel's, I think. Was that your first team call, Rach?
Yes, ma'am. Well, talking on, yes.
So you guys, so awesome. You guys give Rachel a round of applause because she just did her first team call, which is so exciting. So yay. All right, now we're gonna have Marcy talk to us a little bit about Snapchat. Why is like my head like highlighted here? Oh my God. Hold on. All right, Marcy, where are you, girlfriend?
I think I unmuted myself. Can you hear me yet?
I got you. Hold on. Can I just say it's so good to see you?
Nice to see you guys too. I have not been calling into the team calls. Rachel is actually my success partner. Rach, you did awesome. I really don't even want to talk after you right now. But I've been telling her I've been missing the team calls because my baby sleeps like a very small window of time, and I like to nap when she naps, which is typically like now. So I haven't been able to make the team calls, but I'm happy to see everybody on the call today, and I need to just make a better effort to be awake at 9 o'clock at night. But anyways, I'm going to talk about Snapchat and kind of relate it back to everything you just heard. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and pull up my slides. So in talking of fear of going live and not wanting to change with where social media is changing, sorry.
I don't see did you put it up?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to get it to come up above that.
Just because I talked for like 10
minutes. Can you see it now?
No.
Oh. Hold on.
But I've done that. I've talked for like 10 minutes and then like you're like, I can't see the slides. And you're like, oh, great.
No. What, can you see my screen at all?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just need to hit that screen share button again. Hold on.
Yeah. Did you also do screen share and then choose which one you want?
Okay.
There you go.
Awesome. So slideshow. Perfect. Okay, it worked. So when Alyssa first started talking about Snapchat, I was like, no, I'm not going to run my business on Snapchat because when I was in college, people only used Snapchat for flirting and dating, and it wasn't professional. But eventually Alyssa convinced me to switch over, and then my cousin, who is a social media market trainer, that's what she does for her job, she made my cover photos for my website. She ran a Instagram 101, and then she just recently ran a Snapchat 101. So I got some tips on Snapchat from her and was able to relate it back. But where Snapchat has really helped me is in my fear of going live, because in Snapchat you get to go live, short, quick videos, really fast, except for you can dirty delete all the time. You can retape it if you need to. But it got me comfortable with talking in short snaps and sharing my day. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Snapchat basics, and then if you have any questions, let me know. So what do you share on Snapchat? You share your life as you go through your day, and this is super convenient for coaching because it helps you to be authentic and keep it real, and it helps you to do exactly what Alyssa talked about earlier. Share your top 5 favorite things or top 5 main things about you. So I can't see the chat bar, but if you follow me on Snapchat or on Facebook, type in what do you think are my 5 things that kind of I post about and I share about. And I try to make those evident on Facebook, but it's really evident on Snapchat because I can only share on Snap what's actually happening in my real life. It's 100% keeping it real. if you're sharing your real life and you're working your business, then you're going to naturally be sharing the vital behaviors. So the first thing I do when I wake up, you might see me snap the time of my alarm if it went off at 5 o'clock, if I'm when I'm working, not when I'm home like now. But I might snap 5 o'clock, and then you'll see me go check in. I'm going to do my workout. I share what workout I'm doing that day. You'll often see me when I'm not breastfeeding share that I'm drinking Energize because I love it and it's addictive. I'll share that I made my shake. I share my meal prep. But so all those vital behaviors, all the things we should be doing as a coach, being a product of the product, your personal development, and then working your business. So I snapped about preparing for this call today. You're showing what a coach does all day long in a really natural way where you can talk about it. People can snap you back and ask questions without you having to contrive some long text where you're trying to type and make it sound perfect what you did as a coach. Like, you're just sharing throughout your day in 10-second clips what you actually do in your coach life, and then what your 5 things that define you, like Alyssa said, faith, family, fitness, fashion was one of Alyssa's, I think. I can't remember the 5th one, Alyssa. But that's attraction marketing. Really, like, that's really attraction marketing and authenticity by nature, really just being real. And it's a really easy way to do it, and it's a really great way to grow your comfort and build your confidence when you're going to Facebook. Something else, so here's some examples of things I snap. So this is a snap, like 10 seconds. My husband and I meal prep on Sundays, so I'm always snapping our meal prep. It's just us, like, cooking in the kitchen. Another time I went to my mom's house and I found my family doing Turbo Fire, and so I quick snapped it and said challenger caught in action because I just showed up and she was doing that. And then when I was in the hospital, I snapped the baby, obviously. And people love to see baby posts, or at least my market does, because my market is moms. In the hospital, like Rachel talked about product reviews, when I was on bed rest, I had like nothing to share. I couldn't exercise at all. I was doing bed rest beauty product reviews on Snapchat. So I would get like a face mask people would bring me. I'd try them out, and then I would talk on Snapchat whether it was a good one or not. Kind of sharing those 5 things that are all about me. Who can see your snaps? So this is super important. You need to check if you're new to Snapchat, you need to go on and check your privacy setting. And if you need help, I can give a more detailed tutorial about this, like one-on-one. But you want to make sure it says that everyone can see your snaps, because otherwise no one is seeing your snaps. So you want to, unless they're like your friend. So you want to make sure that your privacy settings are set correctly, or else you're not going to reach your market. A cool thing about Snapchat, is on top of knowing how many people are seeing your snaps, you can tell who is watching them and who's always watching them and who's watching your story all the way through. So then you know who to then send similar snaps, like personal messages to, because you know they're following you, you know they're watching you, instead of guessing, or, you know, the people who Rachel said, like on Facebook, they're watching but they're not commenting. In Snapchat, you can see who's watching and not commenting, and then you can kind of engage with them one-on-one, which is really cool. Your challengers. So I snap with my challengers every day. I snap their accountability, just like in Facebook. But if they're my Snapchat friend, then they're getting my sweaty selfie live and in the moment with a snap that says, like, did you do your workout yet? Or what workout are you doing? And now a lot of my challengers, I see them sharing their workouts in their Snap stories. That means their friends are seeing their workouts, and they'll say like maybe 3 different challengers I saw today in their story, like 21 Day Fix, day 1 crushed because it was my day 1, 21 Day Fix, it was theirs. Or another one tried out PiYo for the first time, and we snapped back and forth individually today, back and forth about if it was going to be the right program for her. And then eventually, when I said she needed to take her before pictures, I told her she could not send them to me on Snap because they were going to disappear. She needed to go on, switch to Facebook Messenger and send me those there. But I relate with my challengers on Snapchat about fitness and then also about life. So when I was in the hospital, I was snapping the books I was reading. Prospective challengers started sending me books in the mail. I got multiple gifts in the mail from challengers who said, oh, you like this book? I think you'll like this other book. I guess that's prospective clients, I should say. If you're talking to prospective clients in the chat part of Snapchat, screenshot your convos. They'll know you screenshotted it, just so you know, or take notes. because those convos disappear. But it's better to have them know you screenshotted it, and you can be completely real with them and say, hey, I screenshot this because like I have baby brain. I can't remember anything, and I want to remember that you told me this was your goal. Because otherwise they are going to know you screenshot it, but if you forget, they're going to send you a message. It's going to say, yeah, that's really cool. Tell me more. And you're going to be like, tell me more about what? Because you're not going to know what you said to them. So you need to be taking notes or screenshotting. And if you screenshot it, tell them. Be like, hey, I'm going to screenshot this because I'm going to forget if I don't. So how to add contacts to your Snapchat in case you are very, very new to Snapchat. You can add them by their screen name, a screenshot of their barcode, their telephone number, a quick add feature, and a friends nearby. And to learn more about this, just YouTube. YouTube, how do I add people on Snapchat? It'll take you 2 seconds and you can learn. 2 minutes probably, and then you can learn, and then you can grow your Snapchat following. How to connect with your cold market. Snapchat, put your barcode on Instagram, put it on your like page, and don't just put the code and say, hey, come follow me, hang out with me on Snapchat. Tell them why they should follow you there. What kind of unique content are you offering on Snapchat that you're not offering on Facebook and you're not offering on Instagram today? So on Snapchat today, I snapped all my meals so I could show people exactly how much food you get when you're eating in the container system. And I said, like, on my like page, actually I screenshotted it. I did this specifically today so I could show you guys one way that I would do it. But I would say going down on Snapchat today, following what it looks like if you're following the 21-day fixed meal plan. People always tell me they think there's not going to be enough food, so check it out. I eat in the lowest calorie bracket. Then on Snapchat, for anyone who was just already following me on Snapchat, my husband's telling me to slow down. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. On Snapchat, if someone's already following me, they didn't see that Facebook Live post, I went in Snapchat and said, hey, this is what I'm doing. So they weren't confused, and told them I was breaking it down. I said, don't worry, I'm not going to show you all my food every day, but I want you to see how much food you actually get to eat on 21 Day Fix with those containers. And then hey, at the end, like on my Snap story, I'll say, message me if you have any questions or if you want to talk more about the containers. Like, I know it can be confusing or something like that. Some other things you can do. I remember Alyssa did this one time. She was having her sister's bachelorette party, and she posted on Facebook, like, hey, all the fun from the bachelorette party is going down on Snapchat. Come follow me there if you want to see that. So it doesn't have to just be about fitness, but give them a reason that they want to come follow you on Snapchat. And then again, when they do, it's building trust and it's building relationships, because in Snapchat they feel like they get to know you. It's really personal feeling, just like Facebook Live. And another cool feature about Snapchat is you can save your story, download it, and then download it, and then you can share it to Instagram or Facebook separate. Like, you could turn it into a Facebook post. So say I did all my meal prep, I prepped all the different meals, it made a story. I can then download that story and then share my video that it made, like an iMovie video, to my like page, and it's all my meal prep on Sunday, which is kind of a cool feature. Or you can, if you want only certain snaps, save certain, and then you just piece them together in iMovie, which is really easy to do. So I sped through that, but does anyone have any questions? No?
Do you want to lower your screen share, Bob?
I'm trying to figure out how.
And click. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're still viewing. Go to.
Got it.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Do you guys have any questions about that? I know there was a ton of information, really, really valuable information. If you guys have any questions at all for Rachel or for Mercy, we'll open this up in a thread in the team page that you guys can ask some more questions there. But I think that the whole key is live. And so I want you guys to think of this. I want you guys to think of like this theme, I think this year, that I've been like talking to my coaches with, and you guys know, like my one-on-ones, like rock star. Like that's the mentality like that you have to have like in this business. And so we always say, right, like this is your reality TV show. Well, now, like, you know, I don't know about you, but I mean, I never really wanted to be an actress or anything, but there are people that did, right? Like, this is your opportunity for like normal people to really like share your gifts with the world and let people know and get into your life. And and snapping is a super, super easy way to do it. But also just going live and just really being yourself. Super, super key, because people join people's businesses because of the person versus actually like, you know, the opportunity, right? Because we all have the same opportunity. But I think having the mentality of, you know, you are the rock star of your own reality TV show. How are you going to show up day in and day out to your commercial, you know, to be that like running commercial and that running feed in the eyes of other people? That's really what we do, you know, as like online marketers is continue to share ourselves over and over and over again. And live is a super, super easy way to do it. And like I said before, you guys, like if people don't like you, if people don't connect with you and you're really being authentic, then oh well, like really, like oh well. I mean, you all know you guys have the heart, you have the passion, you're speaking from individuality, you're stepping out there on a line to serve other people. If people don't like what you're having to do, then that's on them, that's not on you. And I think that just comes down to being coming from an authentic place. And we're so blessed because this team is just full of like super authentic, heart-driven people. So just lead with your heart, you guys, share yourself, but choose something. Like you've got to go live. You got to go live. And if it's going to choose anything, I would say do Facebook Live. And then like if you like Snapchat, obviously do Snapchat. Those are the two that I do. But like those are king. Those are like two like king things that like you've got to be doing. If you don't want to venture on another site, say like you don't want to do Snapchat, then you just want to do Facebook, maybe you're a newer coach, then just do Facebook. But really take advantage of this because this is one of those like pioneer moves, right? It's like right now, a lot of people are talking about going live, but the people that are going to make a difference are the ones that actually do it. And so you might look at your business, you know, 5 months down the line and go, oh my gosh, like, look at how this person's business has completely exploded. And it's because of the fact that they're doing the things that we're telling you guys to do, right? And we always say in this business that it's not hard. Like we just told you how to do it. You could press a button and you could do anything and just going live, right? And they come right into your life. It's not hard. It's a matter of like, are you going to punch your fears in the face and just do it anyways, right? And we always know that when we just do it anyways, that there's always like super magical things that happen when we step outside that comfort zone. So get uncomfortable, you guys. Let's see if there's any questions here. Thank you. I actually deleted my Snapchat today. Saw this chat, guys. Okay.
Hey, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I promise it won't be long. And guys, I just want to, I guess, not really backtrack, but let you guys know that I know I said I have like 12K followers on Facebook or whatever, but you don't need like a huge following to be successful. I think it's really about engaging with your people. Like I know some folks who only have like 4,000 or 5,000. Some people, I mean, don't even have like pages, although I believe in them 100%. So don't feel like you have to have this huge, you know, 15, 20K followers to be successful at this. Okay. That's all.
All right, guys. So I will upload this to YouTube. You guys can check it out if you guys missed it. And then tomorrow in our team page, look, I'm going to be coming in doing like a live like 2.0 and just some other things, more of crafting like your live video. So when you go live, what are some things that you guys want to be including in your video? And so kind of giving you like a step-by-step of how a live video could really work for you guys. So I'll do that tomorrow, you guys, so this doesn't go any longer. So you guys can look for that tomorrow in the team page. If you guys have any questions, we'll start a thread. But thanks so much for all showing up. Love you guys. Hope you guys take this information and run with it. And we can't wait to see your live videos. Post on our team page. We'll help you out and come give you guys some love before you guys go live. All right. Hey, mad love to you guys. Thanks so much, Marcy. Thanks so much, Rachel. You guys kicked butt, guys. Thank you so, so much for sharing with us tonight. I really, really appreciate it. You guys rock. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Love you. See y'all later. Bye.